I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's what you need to know today. First, the driver who hit and killed a Chattanooga runner is being charged with vehicular homicide and leaving the scene of an accident. 59-year-old Valerie Bray was driving on Moccasin Bend in September when she drove into 28-year-old Cameron Bean. Bean was one of the top runners in the country. The Hamilton County School Board held a meeting about the Ooltewah rape case that violated Tennessee's Sunshine Law. The board held an unannounced meeting Wednesday about 30 minutes before the scheduled public meeting. The law requires the board to give public notice beforehand. In the unannounced meeting, Superintendent Rick Smith made his first extensive public remarks about the assault. He said action is being taken to make sure a similar incident does not happen again. You can read his full remarks at timesfreepress.com. School Board Chairman Jonathan Welch says he did not mean to violate the law. The Tennessee Board of Regents chancellor plans to resign in protest of the governor's proposal to break up the system. Governor Haslam's plan would create independent boards for 6 state universities currently governed by the Board of Regents. But John Morgan says the plan is wrong and unworkable. The governor's proposal is set to go before lawmakers next week. It turns out the Hamilton County School Board actually is allowed to discuss the Ooltewah rape case. The board's chairman told those gathered at a public meeting Wednesday that the board could not talk about the case at the request of law enforcement. But a Sevier County official says a gag order has not been filed that would prevent the school board from saying anything. The school board's attorney says he still advises board members not to discuss the case. Elton John is returning to Chattanooga. The pop icon is coming to McKenzie Arena March 12th. Tickets start at $27. They go on sale next Friday at 10 a.m. at tickettracks.com. $1 million Powerball ticket has been sold in Chattanooga. The ticket was bought at a Mapco on Cummings Highway. The winner has not yet come forward to receive the prize. The full jackpot is now a record $700 million. Authorities in DeKalb County, Alabama say 2 masked men pushed their way into a home and shot a man. It happened in Kilpatrick Wednesday night. The victim was airlifted to a hospital in Birmingham. A $1,000 reward is being offered in the case. The executive director of the Chattanooga Symphony and Opera is resigning. Molly Sasse French will leave at the end of the month to focus on her health and her family. She's been on medical leave since November. Samantha Teeter has been named interim director. A 27-year-old Calhoun, Georgia man is missing. Sean Patrick McDuffie was last seen December 20th. He planned a trip to western North Carolina. Now detectives believe foul play may be involved. Nearly 1,000 acres will be preserved in Jackson County, Alabama. The Nature Conservancy struck a deal with John Goley to save the land. The Paint Rock River watershed reportedly has several species found nowhere else. The land will not be open to the public. A convicted murderer in Grundy County will get a new trial. Adam Clyde Brazil was 21 when he was accused of killing Malcolm Burrows in 2007. Now a judge says Brazil did not have an effective attorney. He could get a bond set today. Rico Monuments has moved. The company has operated in the center of St. Elmo for 30 years, but its lease has not been renewed. Owner Manny Rico says the business is now on Rossville Boulevard. Roberts Mill Road on Signal Mountain has reopened. It had been closed since heavy rain washed out part of the road over Christmas. Finally, the National Weather Service is no longer calling for snow on Sunday. Instead, we'll likely see some rain. Today will be cloudy with a high near 56 degrees. Tonight's low will be around 44. That's it for today's news. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news at timesfreepress.com.